What's going on with the $2,000 stimulus checks? Now that everybody's received their $600 stimulus check or is receiving their $600 stimulus check, it seems like this $2,000 check is never gonna come. Hey guys, my name is Hamza, and in this video, I'm gonna be giving you guys an update and my thoughts on what's gonna happen with the $2,000 stimulus check. Now, as you all know, both sides, the Democrats and the Republicans, agreed to a $908 billion stimulus bill in which $600 stimulus checks were included. That bill went on for the president's review and got rejected. President Donald J. Trump fired a bunch of tweets saying that this stimulus check is just not enough. We need $2,000 stimulus checks for the American people. And everybody was going crazy for a second until the president actually got support from Democrats. It seemed like a lot of Democrats were on board to pass the $2,000 bill alongside President Donald J. Trump. People like Nancy Pelosi and Bernie Sanders agreed to pass the $2,000 stimulus checks, but, and there's always a but, the stimulus bill had more than just stimulus checks in it. One of the provisions that the Republicans wanted as part of this amendment would have been Act 231. Act 231 is in favor of the Republicans as they feel like they are not being heard and their voice is not being heard over social media and other platforms. This bill would have allowed them to go after companies that do not push out their content as much as Democratic content. And as we all know, there were many other things that were included in that bill, including foreign aid, which I still don't understand. Why does the US stimulus bill include foreign aid and billions of dollars going overseas? So anyways, let's get back to the stimulus check and the $2,000. So let's get back to the stimulus checks and the $2,000 topic. So yesterday was the last attempt between lawmakers to pass a bill called the Cash Act. And the skinny on the Cash Act is that basically people get their $2,000 along with some other provisions which I will not cover in this video. But I'll be happy to talk about the provisions in a separate video. And if you guys want to hear that, post it in the comments below and I will give you my take on what's going on politically. So until the Georgia runoffs, the Cash Act is truly dead. The Senate is continuing with business as usual, which means for the American people, as of right now, we will not be seeing $2,000 in our bank accounts. Now, although the $2,000 is dead for now, this is my take on what is going to happen. I do feel like as the presidency changes hands, we will see another round of stimulus. And this is just my opinion, but I think that the $900 billion stimulus package was a temporary stimulus package that's valid until March 14th. And there will be another stimulus package depending on how this pandemic progresses. Now, as you all know, we have found 2 new strains of the virus, which means that all is not well just of yet. Although the vaccines are starting to roll out, we are starting to see cases internationally where this new strain of virus may not be impacted by the vaccine. Of course, at this point, we don't have too much information, so I'm not going to get into it. My focus right now is our $2,000 stimulus checks. So this is what I see happening in my opinion. I do not think that the $2,000 stimulus check is going to pass. However, I do anticipate another smaller check after March 14th to be passed as stimulus to the American people. This check would be contingent on how this pandemic progresses and what our cases here in the United States look like. So as of right now, this is gonna be my last video covering stimulus checks. However, I am still gonna be covering PPP and EIDLs moving forward. I will keep updating you guys and post more information on the EIDL cash advance and loan, and I'll also keep you guys updated on the second round of PPP funding. Now, as you all know, I had applied for the EIDL cash advance and the EIDL loan, which I received the last time around. My company also received around $300,000 in PPP funding, and I was one of the first people to get it. And that's simply because I was one of the first people to apply as I correctly understood the process. So my goal right now is to get that process passed down to you so that you guys can also be one of the first people who gets their PPP loan or EIDL cash advance or loan. Till further notice, the $2,000 stimulus checks are officially gone. We're not going to be receiving them. There is no expectation that that bill is going to pass. The Cash Act has been pushed aside entirely and we do not know whether this is going to get revived or not. The Cash Act has been pushed aside for now and the chances of it ever coming back are extremely slim. Once again, my name is Hamza and I'm going to keep you guys updated as I get more information on the PPP, EIDL, and stimulus checks.